How to read and understand what you have read. How to read and understand. Ability to read and understand is the most common challenge among students. After solving the problem of how to read and write, the next challenge that comes is how to understand what you have read. Student.TXT. So many students study very hard. However, they find it very difficult to understand. As a result of that, you see students bombard the internet with search queries like, how can I read and understand? How can I understand and remember what I have read easily? I forget what I have read after some time. What should I do? How can I remember things in school? How do I read effectively? What are the secrets of successful students? How do I understand difficult courses? What should I do when I lost motivation to read? In my previous videos, I have dealt completely with 5 of questions above. So many persons have read and testified of how the suggestions have helped them. You may want to quickly go through them below. How to study with full concentration. 8 ways to understand subjects that are difficult. 10 secrets of great students. How to recall 90% of what you study. How to motivate yourself to read. You can also check the description of this video or the comment section to see link to all the videos mentioned in this video. In this video, I will be dealing with how you can read and understand. If you have problem understanding what you have read, this video is for you. I am going to make it very simple so that you don't miss out anything. If you read the title very well, you will see Student.TXT. Yes, I mean Student.TXT. I know you are still wondering, what the hell is this guy talking about? After watching this video, you won't be surprised about Student.TXT anymore. You have come across image, JPEG, music.mp3 and document.pdf. Not only have you come across these extensions, you have also used them. According to the English dictionary, Wiktionary.org, text means a book, tome or other set of writings. Now, if the extension, text, is taken away from a student, what will he, she be called? I don't know anyway. But certainly, he, she can no longer be called a student. In conclusion, we can say that understanding Student.TXT is another word for understanding more of what you read. It is obvious that you can do nothing about some text difficulties, for instance, changing the print in a book or changing the writing. However, there are many things you can do to better understand what you read. Steps to read and understand, student. Text. Now you may be wondering, how do I read and understand? The steps below will guide you. Understand timing. Choose your venue. Don't study ADMIX. Get background information. Take note of transition words. Form a group. Don't class the text boring. Avoid distractions by all means. Explain to yourself. Finally, seek help. 1. Understand timing. Understanding timing is the very first step to read and understand. Don't read difficult texts when you are very tired. This is because your brain becomes too relaxed to embark on the journey of radical mental process. Also, don't read when you are not in the mood to do so. You will find it very difficult to understand the text you are prepared for or motivated to read. Always ask yourself the question, do I really want to read now? Remember, telling yourself the truth is honesty. 2. Choose your venue. If you read the above heading very well, it says choose your venue, not choose the venue or choose a venue. You have heard from the people of old, even new, that you should read in a quiet place. Verily I say to you, read in a place that is best conducive and comfortable for you. Many persons are not comfortable reading in the library. What does that tell you? Comfort is relative, not absolute. You will always find it difficult to understand when you are reading at a place you are not motivated to read. If studying at the library makes you to sleep, why not try somewhere else? Follow what works best for you. 3. Don't study ADMIX. The level of understanding you get from a text varies directly as your purpose of reading it. You shouldn't study a question in your physics text the same way you read newspapers. Aid the student adopt the best reading method for specific textbooks or subjects. When you are studying calculation courses, always be with a note, pen and calculator. Solve as many problems as possible. This will enhance your understanding of the topic. The best way to read and understand calculation courses is to keep calculating. Solve, solve and solve. You may be asking, what about non-calculation courses? The same law applies. The more you study them, the more you get revelations. Also be careful not to read unrelated texts at the same time. 4. Get background information. Find something out about the topic you have to read. Read the conclusion or summary of the text first, then point out what you should know after the chapter. This may give you a good start. What I am saying in essence is this: don't start a topic from the difficult part. Always start from basics. This will give you the momentum to press forward. It is always better to start from the known to unknown. 5. Understand transition words in Student.TXT. When you read your texts in science, history or engineering, you will discover that it is written in cohesion, connection. If you learn transition words, you will find it easier to understand what you are studying. 6. Group discussion. Discussing in a group is a good step to understand what you read. It is also a reading pattern that helps you remember more than 75% of what you read. The journey is too long that you will become a leper when you choose to do it alone. Once in a while, meet persons around and discuss the topic together. This will not only make you understand what you read, it will as well help you to remember for long. Teaching others help you remember almost everything you study. 7. Don't class the text as boring. This is where the benefits of good thinking comes in. Most academic challenges are mental and not physical. Have positive view towards learning. Never classify any subject or topic as difficult. The moment you do that, your interest in reading that subject will begin to die. When that happens, you will find it very difficult to understand when you read it. This is the foundation of the problem many students have in mathematics. They don't love the subject. As a result, they battle with mathematics for a long time. 8. Avoid distractions. By all means, make sure that you are not distracted. Handle emotional, physical and psychological issues that might lead to distractions. What I call distraction may not be distraction to you. However, you alone knows what takes your attention while studying. Put them aside and try to focus a little. This will help you understand the point they are trying to make. 9. Explain to yourself. When studying, analyze the text and put it in your own words. Then, teach yourself. After teaching yourself, ask a simple question: do I understand this stuff? If you don't understand, repeat the step until you do. It is not by the number of pages you have read. What matters is the number of pages you actually understand. Life is not by duration but by donation. 10. Seek help. If you have tried the above strategy and still find difficulty understanding Student.TXT or the textbook, ask someone to put you through. Until you take a step, you cannot get help. If you perspire, you will acquire. This is not time to expire. Never give up. Feel free to share this video with friends or drop a comment below. Please, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. See you in the next video, and until then stay tuned to aid the student.